guys, welcome back to the concluding part of this video. So guys, like I said, this is the last part of this questions, and I hope I'm able to cover all your questions, or like I'm able to answer all the questions. I hope I don't get to miss out on any of your questions. So there's a question from Joyful Patch channel which says, can a registered nurse in Nigeria work as healthcare aide in Canada without going through the course while processing the pathway to become a Canadian RN? Yes, you can, but the thing is, you're not going to work as a certified healthcare aide if you don't have the certificate. So what you're going to be working as is either a support worker, a personal support worker, or uncertified healthcare aide. Yes, so you can work as an uncertified healthcare aide or a personal support worker while you are working your way through your pathway through becoming a registered nurse here in Canada. Here's a question from Elizabeth. She said, waiting for the list of colleges that offers that course in Ontario or Alberta. Like I'm always asking, if you did only healthcare assistant or you added another course, how did it cost you administration fee? I've talked about the administration fee. So for the list of colleges that offer this program here in Manitoba, I know Red River College, they offer healthcare aid postgraduate work permit. Assiniboine College also offers postgraduate work permit for healthcare aid. Yes, someone also asked a question saying, what are the course models and job description for a certified healthcare aid? So for the course model, I'll be using what I did in school for CDI College, and we did introduction to healthcare aid, whereby we were introduced formally to the course and all the things that we'll be doing as a certified healthcare aid. We also did interpersonal relationship and communication. Like I said in my previous video, we did communication and culture, and for communication is very broad. There is non-verbal communication, there is verbal communication, there is sign language, all like that. So we did lots of communication studies, and then we also did anatomy and physiology, including medical terminology. Oh, this medical terminology part, and the team made me feel like one ogbonge nurse. I think we did medical terminology for like a month or so in school. And then we also did development through the lifespan. We did data collection, chronic condition, facilitating special need, cognitive impairments, and mental issues. Yes, because we'll be, as a certified healthcare aide, you'll be dealing with different kind of people and different illnesses, so you need to understand what you are getting yourself into. We also did palliative care and family support. We also did home support. We did non-violence crisis intervention, first aid and food handling certificate, and then we had our practical skills, and then practicum. Yes, so that's the course module. And then for the job description for healthcare aid, we have dressing, bathing, and grooming patients. We also have serving meal tray, feeding or assisting in feeding patients, because there are some patients that they are feeders, like they can't feed themselves. So as an healthcare aide, it's your duty to make sure they are fed. Okay. And then we did vital sign, like taking blood pressure, temperature, checking the pulse rates, and then checking the height and weight. Okay, we also did as an healthcare aide, it's also your job description in helping to move patients in wheelchair or who need assistance through the facility. Like I think I made a short one when we we're doing our practical skills where we're moving a patient from bed to bed. So those are what that video is one of the things we do as healthcare. There are some patients that they can't move rather, so you have to use a sliding sheet to place underneath them, and then slide them to the bed. Okay, so we also did collecting specimens such as urine or blood and taking them to be tested. Then another job description for a certified healthcare aide is carrying messages, reports, and requisition between departments or doctors. That's like you as an healthcare, you're more like the middleman between the patients and the doctors or the nurses, because we spend more time with these patients. We bathe them, we help them with their ADL activities of daily living, we groom them, we bathe them, while bathing them or while caring for them, you get to have a discussion with them, interact with them, so we know them better than the nurses or the doctors. So you have to be able to carry messages or give reports, so that it can help it can help the patient. Okay, and then we also help in setting up equipment, maintaining a sterile movement. Yes, so another question I'm going to answer again is can someone from outside Canada do it? During COVID, I know everything was online, so during COVID I would say yes, but now that everything is relaxed, healthcare aid, you can't run the program outside Canada. You have to be in Canada because it entails a lot. Aside the theory part, like I said in my previous video, we also have the practicum aspect where you have to go, where you'll be assigned to a hospital to do your practicum. And practicum is like IT, like I said. So you have to go to an assigned hospital where you do all the things you have been taught in class, practicalize them on the patients. So you can't do it outside Canada. Then another thing is it hard? Like, is the course hard? Is there an easy course? There's nothing easy. The thing is determination. If you are determined to see it through, yes, you will see it through. So if you are determined to further go to school, like I said, if somebody told me I'll be going back to school after 11 years I graduated from university, I would not believe it. But when I started, it was like a dream, like, oh my goodness, when am I going to finish this course? When is that 7 months going to come? But then here I am enjoying the fruit of my labor. And then another question is what is the pay like for a certified healthcare aide? So the pay for a certified healthcare aide is between 22 Canadian dollars to 27 Canadian dollars, depending on the province you are or the company you're working with. Yes, so it depends. And then what else? What other questions? Yes, one other question from a follower on my Instagram. It says I think this is where I'm going to draw up the curtain. It says from Anthony. He said, "Hi Olori, I trust you're doing good. Thanks for all the information in dishing out on your YouTube channel. I just watched the one on healthcare aid worker. I would like to know if it's possible for one to apply to CDI for healthcare aid program, despite the fact that CDI doesn't offer PGWP, that's postgraduate work permit. As without postgraduate work permit, one will have to leave Canada after his or her program, except you get a job immediately or before your program ends. Thanks, as I will appreciate your feedback." Okay, so yes, thank God you were able to make your research. Yes, CDI College does not offer postgraduate work permit. Yes, but there are other colleges that offers postgraduate work permit. Like I think I've said it before, Red River College, and I have one of my followers, somebody that chatted me up. she's coming to Canada, I think sometimes later in the year, and then she's coming Red River College gave her admission to come for healthcare aid. So you can check out Red River College or Assiniboine College. Yes, those two colleges, I'm sure they offer postgraduate work permit. And then if you get admission from any of those schools, I promise you that before the program ends, or as you are finishing your program, you are getting a job offer almost immediately. Yes, I guarantee. Should I say I guarantee you that? Or I'm sure of that, because presently Canada is in their need of healthcare aid. Like, the certified healthcare aid we have in Canada are not enough. We can't service everybody. You know, so the demand is so high. So if you can find a way and get an admission for this program, for this healthcare aid program, I assure you, you will definitely get a job. There is no way you are certified in Canada, like you have healthcare aid certification in Canada, and you don't have a job. I don't think that is possible. Another question I'm going to answer is from my Instagram pages. It says, please, I need help and explanation on some certain things, like the cost of this program and how many years course they are. Okay, the first one is healthcare aid program. I've said the duration, it's a 7-month course. Then the second one is LPN, licensed practical nurse. Licensed practical nurse is a 2-year course. That is my next target. That is my next project. I just want to take a break. Like I said, I'll just relax, make I drink water on top this one what I do first. Then the last one is RN program. So for registered nurse, you do, I'm not sure of registered nurse. Some say it's 5 years, some are saying 3 years. So for now, for registered nurse, I'm not too sure, but I know you do a prerequisite for a few months, and then before you go for the registered nurse program. So don't forget to drop your comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notification. Okay, so that's the end of the video. See you guys in my next video or in my next vlog. Bye. Thank you for the support, thank you for the encouragement. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you guys. Thank you, love you. Mwah.